What's up, everybody? I'm Chris Alwell, Community Editor for the Eden Prairie Sun Current. It's Wednesday, February 4th. Here's what's happening in Eden Prairie today. The awesome weather we had last weekend was bad news for the Firefighters hockey tournament I told you about on Friday. The tournament had to be postponed because the ice was melting. The Firefighters will try again in 2 weeks. Tonight, Prairie Lutheran is hosting Saleem Adam of the American Muslim community as part of its Speaker Spotlight series. The talk starts at 7 p.m. It is free and open to the public. This week we're featuring a series of interviews with Mike Opat, Chairman of the Board of Hennepin County Commissioners. Opat serves in this role in what will undoubtedly be one of the most financially challenging periods in decades. Yesterday, Opat discussed the intricacies of Hennepin County's revenue outlook.
We get our revenues in three basic categories. We get them from the state and federal governments, so other governmental units is a big chunk. We get it from the property tax, which is probably a third or better, and we get about another third of our revenue from fees and services. And the biggest one people may think of as a fee for tipping garbage on the garbage burner floor. So solid waste fees. There are fees, small ones like library fines. There are small fees for different operations we have. We have a driving range, so they're out at on county property. So we get fees for services. We get fees at the service centers, a share of some of the fees for driver's licenses and things, passports, things like that. So, and real estate fees. So the revenue shortfalls are owing to all the things people read in the paper. One is real estate transactions are down, so our real estate revenues are way down.
What will happen to the Hennepin County portion of your property taxes in the years to come? Stay tuned. Today, OPAT addresses the complexity of property tax revenue, which includes residential and commercial industrial.
Property tax, I think we grew about 6% last year, about 7% maybe, overall in the levy. And of course, the property tax comes from a number of different kinds of properties, but residential is the one we all focus on, and then commercial industrial. Sometimes it's a bigger share comes from commercial industrial than residential. Sometimes it's more from residential than commercial industrial. So it moves that way, and so it makes for a very confusing picture to the individual taxpayer, because they think, well, the county went up 7%. How come my taxes went up 10%? Well, and the answer to that is usually because commercial industrial is down that year and residential's up. Last year, commercial industrial was up. Residential was down, so our 7% ended up looking like about 2 or 3 or 4% on most people. Not everyone. The lakeshore homes ended up going up, and we heard from them. But it's a very complicated, confusing system.
You can read a full account of this week's OPAT interview in most printed editions of Sun newspapers published in Hennepin County. Here are the clues for the citywide treasure hunt. This is clue number 2 from Monday. I would have read it to you yesterday, but I was out sick. You'd see a pop fly and skaters skate by as children jump and play. I hope not to rile you, but you may walk your pup in the place where your rusty prize lay. Here's yesterday's clue. The lake named after Jonas was once Caroline for his wife so dear. For the hunters abound who know this, it's no use to look around here. As of noon today, Sheldon Smith's wrench had not been found. The citywide treasure hunt is sponsored by Dunn Brothers in the city of Eden Prairie. A new clue will be posted in Dunn Brothers West in the Smith Douglas Moore House on Eden Prairie Road at 4 p.m. daily. The winner gets a $150 gift card to Dunn Brothers. 25 smaller gift cards will be hidden throughout city parks that can be redeemed for free drinks. Now here's the Weather Underground forecast. For the rest of the day, mostly sunny with highs about 12 degrees. Tonight it should be not as cold and clear in the evening, becoming partly cloudy with lows from 5 to 10 degrees. Thursday should be not as cold and mostly sunny with highs around 35, so we can look forward to that. That's the Weather Underground forecast. That's all for today's webcast. Check back in tomorrow. Until then, I'm Chris Alwell for Sun Newspapers.